Si Congressman Jervil Luistro, partner, paborito natin dati ito. Pero ngayon,
oo.
madalang na natin na interview,
Hindi,
no?
napapa-interview pa rin naman.
Na-interview niyo ba?
Oo,
Kayo
lagi
ni,
namin.
ni
Kami
Robert?
Christian.
Ayun. Congresswoman, magandang umaga po sa inyo, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, Alvin and Doris. And thank you for having me here in your program.
Opo.
Opo.
Hingi na po kami ng reaksyon kasi siyempre fresh pa po yung desisyon ng Korte Suprema kahapon na binasura na yung MR. Anong impact po niyan, kung mayroon man, anong epekto po niyan sa impeachment complaint naman laban sa presidente?
Alam mo, this is a 50-page decision, no? At hindi ko pa masyado naaral. But one thing is certain. The first impeachment complaint against the Vice President is indeed dead already, no? And I wish to share also na marami pong bagong requirements in as far as impeachment process is concerned. And I honestly believe kakailanganin ng House of Representatives na i-update ang ating rules on impeachment to make it align to the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court, no? Despite varying opinions, Alvin and Doris, we have to recognize the Supreme Court as the final arbiter of all the controversies arising from implementation and interpretation of the laws, no?
Opo, opo.
Dininay ang motion for reconsideration, and that will render the decision final and executory already. And considering the rule of law where the Philippines live in, we have no option but to follow the decision of the Supreme Court.
Hindi niyo po sinishare yung pahayag ni Senate President Tito Soto. Aba, matapang yung statement ni Soto, ha?
Gano'n ba katapang?
Parang sinasabi ni Soto, overreach yan. Ang tawag dyan, judicial legislation.
Ano ibig sabihin?
Ibig sabihin, ang gumawa ng batas at nagbago ng batas, ang hudikatura na hindi naman niya trabaho.
Hindi niya mandato.
Do you share that view, Congressman Luistro?
Alam mo, whether I share that view or otherwise, that is water under the bridge already, no? And I have to acknowledge the fact as well that I am a lawyer, an officer of the court, and we are bound to follow the decision of the Supreme Court.
Opo, naintindihan po namin, Congressman.
Pero parang-
Kasi si Soto kasi parang hindi naman abogado eh.
Oo.
Na hindi siya masisita.
Ito, abogado
Si
ito eh.
Jervil, abogado yan eh. Siyempre, officer of the court siya.
Exactly.
Oo, whether we like it or not. But anyway, ano po ang mga pagbabago, sabi mo, you're going to adjust?
Yan.
Ano ang mga obvious na mga pagbabago na ginawa natin dati at hindi na natin pwedeng gawin moving forward?
Well, very particular, Alvin and Doris, no, is yung rule with respect to the second mode of filing an impeachment complaint. Because prior to this decision, this provides us the express lane so that after receipt of the complaint, signed and verified by at least 1/3 of all the members of the House, the House of Representatives actually is allowed to transmit it immediately to the Senate. Iba na ngayon. Iba na. Sapagkat mayroong mga requirements na nakapaloob sa desisyon ng ating kataas-taasang hukuman. Kasama dito, dapat merong accompanying evidence ang ating impeachment complaint. Second, the copy of the complaint along with the evidence should be given or provided to all the members of the House, no? And even during the voting in the plenary, dapat i-provide physical copy of the articles of impeachment, including the evidence supporting the same, no? And ito lang ang hindi masyadong maliwanag sa akin, no? Kasi there are varying comments on this decision. Some are saying that referral to Justice Committee became a requirement even in the second mode. That is why I really wish to look into that and find some clarification kung totoo ba na pati second mode ay kailangan na rin na dumaan sa Justice Committee.
Okay.
Opo. Ma'am, medyo pakipaliwanagan lang po ako dahil nagugulumihanan na ako. Ang daming nating naririnig na impeachment. Sa Monday, magsisimula na yung complaint laban naman po sa Pangulong Marcos.
Yung hearing ng
Oo,
Committee on
yung hearing.
Justice kasi siya ang chairperson ng
Oo.
House Committee on Justice.
Tapos sa February 6 naman, meron yung isa pa.
Inaasahan naman.
Inaasahan
Aglaban
din,
naman kay
oo.
Vice President Sara. Iba
Correct.
naman yun.
Opo.
Hiwalay yun. Unahin muna natin yung nandyan na. Kasi doon
Kay
pa lang may
Pangulo.
jurisdiction si Jervil, di ba?
Yan.
Yung sa kay Presidente.
Apo.
Anong expectation sa Monday, Kong?
Well, February 2, we will be having the initial hearing with regards to the 2 impeachment complaint against the President, no? At kung anong mangyayari during our initial hearing, of course, there will be sponsorship speeches, endorsement speeches, galing sa mga House member na nag-endorse ng mga impeachment complaint na ito. For example, itong kay Attorney De Jesus, it was sponsored by Congressman Nisay. And itong sa Makabayan Block, it was sponsored by Congressman Tino, Elago, and Co. No? So we will be asking them to deliver their sponsorship or endorsement speech in support of the impeachment complaint. No? After that, we will be sharing to them and reading to them our ground rules. That is before we start actually the proceeding, no? And after that, we will be proceeding to the determination of sufficiency in form. At kung kaya pa, didiretso po tayo sa determination ng sufficiency in substance.
So ganun lang siya kasimple. O akala ko series of hearings yun. Di ba hingan, batay sa bagong desisyon ng Korte Suprema, kailangan ba meron tayong parang may ebidensya ka naman, hindi naman pwedeng laway lang yung kapital mo. Kailangan meron ka namang parang
Ipipresenta.
hindi naman ipipresenta partner.
Oo.
Kung hindi meron ka namang parang may ebidensya ka naman kasi ang hearing niyan Senado eh. Hindi naman yan Kamara eh. Anong hihingin ninyo sa dalawang nag-file Congresswoman based on the Supreme Court decision?
I wish to believe that the Supreme Court decision is applicable with respect to the second mode of filing an impeachment complaint. Ito yung suportado ng at least 1/3 of all the members of the House, no? Iba itong impeachment complaint against the President because this was filed under the first mode kung saan ang complainant natin ay private individuals endorsed by House members, no? I wish to believe na walang nabago dun sa rules with respect to the first mode at ang nagkaroon ng substantial changes to be specific additional requirements pertains to the second mode of filing an impeachment complaint, no? So, yung ating nalalamang proseso ng filing ng impeachment complaint under the first mode will still be the same.
Okay.
And the pending impeachment complaints against the President before the Justice Committee, I think it is not affected at all by the recent decision of the Supreme Court which denied the motion for reconsideration of the House of Representatives.
Okay. Pero anong basa nyo, Congresswoman, yung inaasahan naman na impeachment complaint again versus the Vice President, ano sa palagay mo ang dadaanan niya? Yung may 1/3 o yung kagaya nitong impeachment complaint laban sa Presidente?
You know, it's hard to speculate kung meron talagang second o wala, no? And also, we do not want to preempt. Hindi ko rin masabi kung anong mode ang i-consider if ever there will be one, no? Basta ang maliwanag ngayon ay napakahirap na po nung second mode ng filing ng impeachment complaint, no? If in the past this provided the express lane, mas madali at mas mabilis yung transmittal from House to Senate, it is not the same anymore sapagkat may mga requirements na ang Supreme Court decision pertaining to the filing of impeachment complaint under the second mode.
Opo. Ma'am, ano po yung reaction nyo doon sa mga nagre-react din doon sa desisyon na kaya ganyan ang desisyon ng Supreme Court ay pinoprotektahan din nila ang kanilang mga sarili?
You know, everybody is entitled to their respective opinions, no? Basta from my end, I was ready about whatever decision will come up kasi they are the final arbiter
Opo.
of all the controversies, no? Pertaining to the implementation and interpretation of the laws. And pursuant to the rule of law, tayo po ay isang bansa, a civilized nation. We have no other option but to follow the decision of the Supreme Court.
Okay. One last. So mga ilang araw ang kailangan po ng komite para mahatulan natin yung dalawang impeachment complaint laban kay Pangulong Marcos. In a week or so ba malalaman na natin ang fate nitong dalawang impeachment complaints na ito, or it will take months bago natin malaman kung ano man yung hatol nyo?
Alvin, we have 5 steps that we're going to do in the Justice Committee, no? One is the determination of sufficiency in form. Second is the determination of sufficiency in substance. Third, we will be issuing notices for the filing of answer and submission of all evidence, but that is on the condition that the determination is sufficient, both in form and substance. Kung nakapasa dito sa dalawang ito, we will proceed to the issuance of notice to the respondent for him to file an answer. Kung gusto ni complainant mag-reply, pwede din. Kung gusto pa ng respondent mag-rejoinder, pwede din. The submission of evidence will also happen under the 3rd step, and all the affidavits and counter-affidavits need to be sworn in before the Justice Committee, no?
So mga ilang araw lahat yun? Lahat-lahat, tansya mo, abutin na isang linggo, isang buwan, or isang araw lang yan, tapos yan eh.
You know, Alvin, we have not seen the evidence, no? We have not seen the evidence. And we have yet to know kung papasa sila sa form and substance. Siguro kapag nakaabot tayo sa 3rd step, that's the time we can assess somehow kung gaano ang itatagal nito. Kasi after the 3rd step, we will be proceeding to the hearing proper. Yun yung step 4. Diyan pa ipapatawag or iimbitahan ang complainant, witnesses, and even the respondent. And after the hearing proper, our step 5 is to determine whether or not there's probable cause that supports the impeachment complaint. Let me advance for the understanding of our beloved countrymen, no? Ang mangyayari po sa Justice Committee ay hindi trial. Ang trial po ay sa Senado nangyayari. So if we will compare it to our justice system here in the Philippines, in the court proceeding, ang ginagawa po ng House of Representatives is similar to preliminary investigation where we need to establish probable cause to support the impeachment complaint.
Ayun.
Okay, thank you. Nagmamadali kasi yung Alvin El Chico, Congresswoman, ano?
Birthday niya po, ma'am. Birthday niya.
Happy birthday, Alvin!
Thank you po. Maraming salamat.
Ang ganda ng birthday mo. Masyadong suspenseful
Correct.
itong February na to.
Oo nga. Si Doris pong February. Ako naman, January. Halos magkasunod yung birthday namin. Pero Feb naman siya. Ako, para kami Aquarian. Ha? Thank you, Kong. Maraming salamat po.
Let me just advance, no, that we in the Justice Committee are committed to act with utmost independence and impartiality. Ang amin pong faith and allegiance is to the people of the Philippines. It is neither to the President nor to the Vice President. We owe our allegiance and faith to the sovereign Filipino people.
Opo.
Thank you. Mabuhay
Thank you,
ka.
ma'am. Mabuhay at
mga taga Segundo Distrito ng Batangas. Congresswoman Jervil Wistro. Thank you, ma'am. Ang kinatawan po